Alright, a small video on the J Mascis Squier Deluxe bridges, right? I'm not a fan of the original one. There's a mismatch between the neck and the bridge radius, so it doesn't play particularly nice in my opinion. But yeah, the second thing is that I've put heavy strings on, and when you're playing on the tremolo really hard, because I like to do some proper glide type stuff, shoegazy things. It doesn't return to pitch, and obviously that's a pain. That's absolute pain. Some people recommended getting I can't remember what everyone calls it, this type of bridge, and I've found it on eBay, and the code for it that I found for MTB 606, when I measured it, comes out as a 12-inch radius, which again doesn't match the 9.5 of the neck. So not for me. So Staytrem bridge, bang on, but doesn't fit, does it? Because originally it uses the screws because of the AOM or whatever you call it. But if you get yourself some grub screws, I can't remember the size I started at, and then if you file the top of it where the Allen wrench goes in, or whatever you bloody call it, Allen key, so that it just turns into a little cup on the top, so it's still usable, but it helps the legs, or whatever you call them, on the bridge sit into them, so like a little cup, so that it can still shift around on it without getting caught in it, right? So I've just filed it that well. I used like a Dremel type tool on both sides to get it, but I started with that side first to make the little cup, so it's still usable. And you make sure you file any sharp bits off there, because you don't want it to basically scrape the thread inside the guitar, because that'll ruin it over the time, bringing it in and out. But the reason also of using a long screw is so that it doesn't drop out of the bottom when you screw it down in the hole, because if you make it too short, you'll have to rescue the grub screw out. And also, you want this to touch the bottom of the hole in the guitar so that it doesn't spin when you set the height of this, and also it makes contact with the body and you get better sustain, or that's what I thought anyway, after, because I did use really short ones and it sat in, it was fine, but it just wasn't right. So the sizes I've made that after sorting the top of the cup is about 16.5. This one on the treble side, I'm gonna take a tiny little slice off more. This is why I'm showing this whilst I'm taking it apart to do this, so other people see. Whereas on the bass side, it's absolutely fine, in my personal opinion. I haven't shimmed the neck or anything. I've had the neck off to have a look inside, and it seems that there's nothing in there from factory, and it's already got like the right kind of angle for what I want. So yeah, hope this helps. So all you want to do is file it right, and it should just drop in to the, screw in, and then screw it all the way down. Don't do it hard, because you'll pull the thimbles out. You just want to feel it. You go all the way to the bottom. So you're all the way to the bottom, but you're not riding it, you're just letting it touch, and then leave it. And then the bridge, where have I put it now? There we are. The bridge should just drop straight in and work as you want it. It's got some wiggle in it. I hope that helps. And frankly, if you need to know anything else about Jazzmasters and that, you want to go, is it Puisheen? I'll put his name in the description. He's an absolute master. Right, yeah, what I missed saying is you want to get M8 grub screw, which is, I think, 25 long. You might be able to use a 20, as that'll get you there quicker, but you've got to take quite a bit off there to make the cup type thing, because it's quite deep in there. It's nearly a good, like, 3 odd mil in there that you might want to take off there, and then obviously you then make it to length. Right, have fun.